Hello and welcome to the DABL Coffee Cup Games. This is the Diamond Association of Baseball Legends using Strat-O-Matic. All right, still an opening day. We got the Chicago Invaders versus the Kansas City Blues. Obviously, records are 0-0 since it's opening day. Don't need to be a rocket scientist to figure that one out. So, let's see what we got. This is the American League, though they have not officially become a league until 1901. But we are going to go ahead and, since Strat-O-Matic included the American League for 1900, we thought we'd go ahead and include them in our replay. So let's just go ahead and check out the teams. Excuse me, we got Sharon. Batting first, he is going to be in left field. Dummy Hoy is going to be in center field. We got Padden at second. Batting third, Hartman is going to be at third base. Batting fourth, Schubert, who is the shortstop. Batting fifth, Sugden is the catcher. Batting sixth, McFarland in right. Batting seventh is Bell at first. Batting eighth, and the pitcher is going to be Fisher. So that's the Chicago Invaders. For the Kansas City Blues, we got Farrell, center fielder. We got Schaefer, second base. Hemphill batting third and in left field. We got Dungan. Hemphill is in right field. Dungan is batting the cleanup spot at first base. O'Brien going to be left field, batting fifth. Coughlin is going to be third base, batting sixth. Wagner, shortstop, batting seventh, and Gonding, the catcher, is going to be batting eighth, and the pitcher is going to be Lee. Now, to be honest, I don't recognize almost none of these names of any of these players except for one, and that is Dummy Hoy, who we'll be showcasing later. So let's just go ahead. Let's get started, and here we go. All right, so we are at Exposition Park in Kansas City. As you can see, it's got a short right field, long left field. A lot of hits for singles, not a lot of home runs. But we're going to have our pitcher. We're going to be doing the Kansas City Blues. And so let's just go ahead and see what we got here. For our pitcher is Lee. So Waddy Lee. Not sure where that name came from. His pitching's all right with on base, strikeout, typical 3.7. Doesn't give a lot of power. So, looks like he'll be all right. Waddy Lee is a left-hander. So, not many of the pitchers that we saw so far when I was looking through the teams were left-handers. But let's go and get started. First batter, unfortunately, Sharon is going to go ahead and center. Hit a single to center. Dummy Hoy is going to try to hit and run, and more or less they just get the fielder's choice. Next up is Padden. Sharon's looking to get a big lead, didn't get one, and so ground ball to the pitcher, and he gets the runner out of first, holding the runner at second. So Frank Hartman hits a single and scores the run. Hartman looks like he's got some speed over there. Oof, they get it. We'll just go ahead and let the guy go to third, and we'll keep him at the corners. We're going to go ahead and try to get the guy out. They run the double steal. 1 to 6, 30% chance, and they get it. Typical dead ball, small ball, baseball. And finally, we get Sugden, the catcher, to fly out the number 6 batter. They got 3 hits, and unfortunately, not what we wanted there. So we're finally up. Farrell is going to lead us off. He's got some good chance for triple doubles. So he goes ahead and gets a double. Next up, we're going to have Schaefer. He's going to go ahead and single. We're going to go ahead and set the lead runner. Send trailing runner, no cutoff. And Dummy Hoy throws the ball for an error. Oof, didn't see that very often by Dummy Hoy. You can see he's one. Their defense actually looks pretty good. I don't see any fours except for Sheeran. So Chicago, who I believe won the division, has a really nice defense here. Kansas City, I'm not sure. I believe they might have come in like 4th. 0 outs, we're going to go ahead and hold the runner. So 1 down. We got Dungan up. And he's going to go ahead and single, knock it in the run. So it looks like this might be a high-scoring game based on the first inning. So let's go ahead and attempt to steal. We're not going to attempt it as they're holding them on pretty tight. Doesn't get a good jump on. Unfortunately, we're going to double up. All right, 2-2. All right, McFarland grounds out to third base. 1 down. His ball's going to go ahead and fly out the center field. And the pitcher Fisher is up, and he's going to ground the ball to first base. And of course, we have an error. I feel like being the home team so far, and I just get a lot of errors. All right, so it looks like a wild pitch. Advances the runner to second. Unfortunately, get out of it with Sheeran going ahead and flying out to left field. All right, we're up. Ground ball to shortstop. 45% chance of an error. Last time we didn't get any. And it gets away from him, so we finally get a guy on. It looks like he overthrows it with a very large foul territory after first. So Coughlin goes ahead and gets in second. Wagner's going to go ahead and he's going to line out. I was thinking about bunting there, but it's too early in the game. So it is dead ball area, so it would have made sense. Congdon, though, hits the short. So either way, we're going to go ahead and send the lead runner. Mine as well. They cut off throw, so we get the run, takes the lead. So nice RBI by Lee, our pitcher, but unfortunately, the leadoff man lines out. Dummy Hoy is up. He's going to ground ball to second base. Patton is going to get a strikeout. Very nice. And Hartman's up, and we're going to have a 1-2-3 inning in the top of the third, so it's going to take us to the bottom half. We got Schaefer up. He singled and got advanced on an error. Unfortunately, this time, not so lucky. Fly out for Hemphill, who's our right fielder. Now our first baseman, Dungan's going to be up. He singled the last time, not getting an RBI. And unfortunately, this time he's going to line out. So a very quick inning of the third. Both teams go 1-2-3. Lee's up. He's going to ground out to first base. He had singled the last time. Sugden's up, sixth batter. He's going to fly out to right field. So I must have been looking at the wrong guy there. But McFarland, the right fielder's out. And he's going to pop out. So after a quick first inning, seems like the bats have cooled. We're now up, and we're going to ground out to third base. Coughlin's up. He got on base on a two-base error. Hits the shortstop again. It was the man who committed the error. And he does another one. So Schugert, even though is a 3, is one of the weaker defenders for the team, but Coughlin gets on base twice. Ground out to third base, 77% chance error. Oof. All right, so 4 errors for Chicago Invaders. Seems like they just want to go ahead and give it to us. Up the middle, Sugar's got a chance. And he throws wild, a single. Scores a run. And so far, it looks like Fisher has only given up a run earned. But yet 4 runs have scored. So 5 hits on, including 5 errors. So we're taking advantage of the miscues. They're bringing the infield in. We're going to line out to first base. 2 outs. Top of the order. Farrell's going to be up. Chance for a single, but only about a 5% chance. So no love there. So we did add a run, up 4-2. He's back on the mound. Isbell's going to go ahead and pop out the second. So now we're going to go ahead and have the pitcher Fisher is going to be up. Oof. Almost let the pitcher card give a hit, but luckily we got that one out. Top of the order. Just like the last one, but this time they get the card pulled. The 1-20 fell in their favor. Looking for a possible lead. Didn't get it, so Dummy Hoy's up. He's 0 for 2. He's going to fly out, making him 0 for 3. So we're back up. Ground out. Hemphill, who's 0 for 2, now singles. Go ahead and see if we can get a steal here. I was thinking about 50% chance there. Getting it in, single to left field. We're going to hold all runners since we have O'Brien up. He's our number 5 hitter, 298 hitter. He's going to ground out, should put runners on first and third as they get the fielder's choice. Even Coughlin up. And he singles. Try to stretch it out, get him to third. He does. So first and third. I'm going to check something here real quick. It looks like we can do that later. Alright, so 2 outs. You walk, thinking the bases loaded. Gonding is up. He has a line out. He's 1 for 2 and a single with an error. Let's see what happens here. And he's going to single, knocking in a run. We'll go ahead and send our lead runner. I feel like there's going to be a lot of high-scoring games. Oof. Thrown out at home plate. Not good. But we have a 6-2 lead. Do have 9 hits, but the 5 errors is really killing them right now. Patton's going to go ahead and single top of the 6th. Shorten up his lead. Hartman's going to walk. Alright, so first and second. No outs. Sugar's up. Ooh, fly ball to center field. Farrell is got some good range. He does grab it. Runners to advance. As apparently it was a deep ball. We got a little bit of a lead, so we'll go ahead and let him hit swing away. Unfortunately, that was a mistake. Only one run came in. As Hartman looks like he's not the fastest runner in the world. And ground ball to Coughlin, able to turn 2 and get out of that one. So going into the bottom of the 6th, we're up 6-3. Our pitcher Lee already had 1 single and an RBI, now gets a second hit. Farrell's going to be up. He's going to ground ball to the first baseman, but enough to advance Lee to second. Schaefer's up. He's going to hit the ball right back at the pitcher. giving them an easy play. 2 down, and unfortunately we're going to ground out the first base to end the inning. William Hoy, otherwise known as Dummy Hoy, will be our player to showcase today. Dummy Hoy is the most famous deaf player in Major League Baseball history. He is credited with umpires or giving umpires the safe and out sign, though it was often incorrectly, Dummy Hoy is incorrectly assigned or given credit for the strike and balls. That was not actually him. Some of the things that he did that's pretty impressive. He had a career batting average of 288. He had over 2,000 hits. He knocked in 725 runs. He had almost 600 stolen bases. He led the National League in stolen bases in 1888. He started his career with the Washington Nationals in 1888. He then, after 2 years, went to the Buffalo Bisons in 1890. He went to St. Louis Browns in 91, the Washington Senators in 1892 to 1893. His longest tenure with a team was the Reds, where he played 4 years. Then he went to the Louisville Cardinals in 1898 and then stayed there for another year in 1899. He then went to Chicago Invaders in 1900, Chicago White Sox in 1901, and then ended his career in 1902. He returned back to Cincinnati, playing for the Reds, where he would eventually pass away. Ironically, he died at the age of 99 in the year 1961. So Dummy Hoy is by far one of the best players to ever have played the game, particularly in the 19th century. He scored over 100 runs 9 times in his career. He's considered one of the top base stealers. He is one of only 29 players to have played in 4 different major leagues, and his 1,006 career walks put him second in the major league history behind Billy Hamilton when he retired. He also ended his career ranking 8th in career games played, and I believe I had read somewhere that in one game he had thrown 3 players out from center field. So quite the decorated player, but Dummy Hoy, William Hoy, center fielder, best known for his time with the Cincinnati Reds, but also had played 4 years in Washington, once for the Nationals, and then once for the Senators. But Dummy Hoy is our player to watch, and so I thought it would be just fun to kind of get to know him a little bit. So now back to the action. So here we go. Going into the top of the 7th, and we still have Lee on the mound. He's pushing around 100 pitches, but he's got plenty of juice left. He's going against Isbell, who has gotten out twice, and for the 3rd time, Lee gets Isbell out. Fisher's going to go ahead and be up, and it is going to be a fly ball to right field. Hemphill is going to be there to grab it, and that's going to make 2 outs. Ground ball to second base, so a 1, 2, 3, and the Kansas City Blues are going to go ahead and take the lead. And the question, at age 40, he was the oldest player in National League history to win the batting championship. Name the player. I don't know who this would be. I would say Ty Cobb, but he played Detroit. Could it be Honus Wagner? Did he play that long? What do we got? Barry Bonds. Did not see that one coming. Well, somebody out there probably got that one right, but it was not me. So I can go down as a loser, and you all can say yourself is a winner. So, bottom of the 7th, Dungan's going to be on up. He's going to walk. O'Brien is up. 298. He is 0 for 3. I'll go ahead and let him play. They actually brought in a pitcher. I didn't even realize that McGill had come in at the top of the inning. And O'Brien is going to go ahead and triple. They're going to give him a chance to go all the way around. All right, so Coughlin's in. That gives us a 4-run lead. He's going to ground ball to third base. It's going to go to Hartman. And Hartman's going to grab it, bobbles the ball, and it is another error. 6 errors. They have as many errors as they do hits. And they are going to bring in a new pitcher. It looks like Cotole. So, no idea who this guy is, but he's going to be the pitcher. But he does get Wagner to fly out to center field where Dummy Hoy is going to be there to reel it on in. So 1 down. Grounding's going to be up. And it's popped up in foul territory, and the catcher's going to go ahead and grab that. So 2 down. And Sugden's up. He is 2 for 3. He's going to get another hit, so that's going to make him 3 for 4. Farrell's now up. And he's going to hit a deep shot. Now, he's got speed, so I'm curious to see if they give me a chance. Nope. So Farrell is going to go ahead and hit a triple, the second one of the inning. We are having a 4-run 7th, so apparently my mad skills at StratO'Matic are just overwhelming. So, okay, so apparently I made a mistake. So, obviously being very new to doing videos, I apparently had accidentally not allowed the recording when it was saving to complete the save, and so the game ended on the video a few innings before the game was actually over. And so it is simply just me being a complete idiot, a moron, a dum-dum. And so that was 100% my fault. I believe the score might have been like 8-3 at the time. I was obviously Kansas City and we were playing against Chicago. Waddy Lee ended up finishing the game, getting a complete game, but the final score was 10-3. And so Waddy Lee had given up 1 earned run in the output. But I did at least want to let you know how the game ended. My mistake, I apologize. And so I will try to get better, but I had gotten about 10 videos done, was in the process of saving them, and as I went back just to look at them and make sure that everything was good, after having foolishly deleted the videos, the originals, and emptied my recycle bin to make it go quicker, I deleted the end of this game, but wasn't much to end on. I think the triple had knocked into 2 runs in the 8th, and then the game more or less just went into the 9th. Lee finished it up. Game was over, so I do apologize. It's 2 times that this happened. This was the first occurrence. Unfortunately, I think it might be the next game as well. But my apologies. I am sorry. But I will make sure to pay attention more. And thank you for watching. My apologies again. See you next time.